Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Real Sports Updates here. Back again with another video. So you guys see the title, you see the thumbnail. The Keenan Allen injury. Now, as of the recording of this video, it is not really clear whether Keenan Allen will play officially. Now, I mean, we pretty much all know he's probably not going to play. This quick turnaround from Sunday to Thursday, obviously there's going to be a lot of hullabaloo about the first Thursday night game of the season against the Chiefs. So I don't think Keenan Allen will play. Now, there hasn't really been too much news as far as the official results of Keenan Allen's MRI. Again, as of the recording of this video, I really haven't found too much. No, there's been a few things that have been out there in the media. I guess Keenan Allen, after the game on Sunday, said that it's a small chance that he could play. It's a small chance that he could be ready. So he obviously said that immediately after the game, before the MRI. And the news that came out today was that he's probably not going to go, but I can't remember the exact quote. It's something that it wouldn't be impossible for him to play basically on Thursday. So all of the signs are pointing to this being a minor, the minor variety of the hamstring injuries. So if there's optimism of him playing 4 days later after he suffered the initial injury, then that is definitely a good sign. I think the Chargers are going to be okay without him, though, and I kind of want him to rest. Especially if this is a minor injury, if he is able to rest this game and go into kind of the mini bye, the extended rest after the game on Thursday. You get the rest of the week before you start another week of preparation for the Jaguars in week 3. And then hopefully by then he'll be ready to go. All signs point to him being ready to go very soon. So that is definitely a good thing. But I do not want Keenan Allen to rush back. This is what the Chargers really prepared for in the offseason, right? This is what they prepared for, not just this offseason, but previous off seasons before this, right? This is where you build the depth, right? This is where Joshua Palmer comes into play, right? This is why you draft him in the 3rd round a couple of years ago, right? You draft him so he's able to step up when he's needed, right? And he did that last year. I think it was a game against the New York Giants. I think Mike Williams was out. I think he might have had COVID that game. So Joshua Palmer stepped up in his absence, and he balled out. He had a touchdown, and he did exactly what we expected him to do. So we shouldn't expect anything different from Joshua Palmer. I think, him being able to showcase his skills, for him being able to start and pretty much get all of the snaps throughout the game, I think that would definitely be a positive because Josh Palmer is ready. We've seen what he did, this entire offseason, right? He obviously put in a lot of work. He came back. His body looks better. He looks a little bigger, a little stronger. He looks a little faster, running his routes too. His routes look a little more crisp. And obviously his chemistry with Justin Herbert is really up there, right? It's really starting to, build and develop. And I think Justin Herbert trusts Joshua Palmer. He said as much in his presser yesterday too. So I think Josh Palmer can easily step in, replace Keenan Allen, and not only can he just, replace Keenan Allen, but he can put up some really good numbers. Joshua Palmer is, like I said, he's ready to go. The Chiefs are not they're not great at corner in the defensive backfield. They got a little worse after last year. They lost Honey Badger. They replaced him with Justin Reed. He is okay, but he is just a replacement to Honey Badger. He's not the leader that Honey Badger is, and he doesn't have the natural instincts that Honey Badger has on that back end as well, too. So I think Josh Palmer can really put up some stats. So if you are a fantasy football player or anything like that, definitely pick up Josh Palmer because he is going to get a lot of targets. He's going to get a lot of work, and I think Mike Williams is going to have a bounce-back week as well, too. Mike didn't play well in week 1. He knows it. All of the Charger fans know it. But the Chargers were still able to get the win and take care of business even without him playing well. So that's definitely a good sign. But I'm looking for him to have a bounce back game. Again, the Chiefs are not great in the secondary. And they're really all not all that great up front either. So they are a blitzing team. Spagnola is a guy, he's known to blitz, so he's gonna bring heavy pressure. So those guys, the Chiefs DBs, are going to be on the island. So I think this week is really crucial for the Chargers to really open this offense up. I did the Joe Lombardi video yesterday. Joe Lombardi came out and admitted that he was conservative. Again, a lot of people are giving him credit for that. I don't give him credit because there's no reason to be conservative if, you're being played in single high safety and man to man. Why would you be conservative, right? Okay, but that's another topic for another day. But I want to stay on this: the Keenan Allen injury and the matchup going forward with the Chiefs. I think this matchup really favors the Chargers. I really do. There's going to be a lot of heavy blitzing, and I think Justin Herbert knows that. The offense knows that. The offensive line is playing really well. They're communicating as a unit. And very impressive, not even, really playing in preseason. Most of the starters didn't play in preseason. So I think this matchup favors the Chargers, and I'm looking for Josh Palmer to go out and have a big day. I'm looking for him to have a touchdown. I'm looking for Mike Williams to also have a touchdown, and I'm looking for the Chargers to be really explosive, and I'm looking for them to, really match points, match offense with the Chiefs. I think the Chargers are the only team in the league outside of the Bills who can do that at this point right now. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. It's going to be a great game. It sucks that it's a short week, but it's only week one, right? So there's not too much attrition there for the players, right? There's not too much there. There's a good win against the Raiders. I think these Thursday night games get a little harder as you go down in the season, right? You come off of multiple, really physical games against, divisional opponents and stuff like that, and it just sucks, in week 9 having to play a Thursday night game. So the Chargers get theirs out of the way quickly. I think that is an advantage for both teams, so they can go out there and really put on a good performance and, really give, America a really good game, because I know that's what everybody is expecting. But, again, back to this Keenan Allen thing, I think Keenan Allen is going to sit out. I hope he sits out. Hope he gets rest. The Chargers are going to need him down the stretch. He is the most, reliable pass catcher that the Chargers have. And he's been the most reliable pass catcher for the past 10 years in a Charger uniform. So hopefully he sits out, gets his rest, and, the Chargers are deep at the wide receiver position, and they will be able to make plays, and they'll have enough to win the game without him. So that's really just my take on that right there. But that's all I got for today, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with much more content. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out as well too. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Again, more content coming up, and it's gonna lead right into that Thursday night game. So again, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for the support, and until next time.